Hello guys and welcome to patch 10.21 on my Smurf account. We are currently in Gold 1 with 94 LP and up against a Hecarim in the enemy jungle. We intend to first gank the enemy bottom lane and are playing today with the best rune setup that you can currently have for Nunu, which is the usual phase rush with Nimbus Cloak, Celerity, Water Walking, but now with Domination second, and that's Cheap Shot and Relentless Hunter for you. Subscribe to my YouTube channel! So, the thing about Cheap Shot is you get additional damage, and you could say, or could argue that 10 damage, that's nothing. Well, it is already at 12 damage of course, but still you could argue that's nothing. Okay, that's 12 damage every 4 seconds for Nunu, because you are almost always immobilizing the enemy with some kind of your stuff. Only your Q doesn't immobilize the enemy, but if you apply your W, if you apply your snowballs, if you apply your ult, everything of that slows. So there's the additional 10 to 45 damage, depending on your level, damage that the enemy takes every 4 seconds. And apart from that, Relentless Hunter gives you even more movement speed to zip around the map. And I need to actually switch these two, because this one is really mid lane. Okay, what does that do? I could have ganked, level 3 ganked mid lane if I had paid attention to it and talked a little bit less. So I can do the 4 camp clear. Considering that he is level 3, he must have started bottom side, went for red buff and then for the top lane gank. Okay. But if I had done the level 3 gank after clearing my blue buff side and gone for the mid lane, I could maybe have already gotten a kill there. But since I didn't pay attention, didn't. Let's check this jungle. Alright, he did blue buff, wolves, raptors, red. This now. And because of that, I will take a scrum from him. Make him grumpy. Grump. Look at bottom lane, see that we can't really get. Okay, this Cassiopeia is too far out of her safety zone, but I don't even need to get there. She already dealt her death. Once she stepped over to here, and Blitzcrank is standing on this side, she was dead. Even if the Soraka plants her silence felt immediately, this Blitzcrank can still walk up into your face, knock you up, and after you're knocked up, you can flash to somewhere. But Blitzcrank is most likely to just hit his hook with a little bit of patience, or he is hooking you immediately during the knockup. And since it's Lucian, you are having a rough time due to him being strong in the early game. So that's the first kill for my bottom lane. And if I look at the lane states now, I see that my Wukong is getting pressured hard, but he is leading with 10 CS and is also applying a lot of pressure on the enemy top lane. Since I know this, I might be able to set up a counter gank there. First, let's sell Barmy's, not Barmy's Sinner, sell the refillable potion in order to buy Barmy's Sinner as well as boots, so that I have the 1200 gold required for that. And now I path towards top side, because the Hecarim is most likely still hanging around top side, or rather will be hanging around top side again, in order to finally get this good gank going that he wants to. And since I know this, I can adapt to his choice and make his day bad. Finally, I break. Stay hydrated. I kinda want him to put a little bit further, but considering that he is most likely scared of the Wukong, oh wow, that was a late ward. There was no need for him to take this much damage. Mid lane got a kill. Scuttler is about to respawn. I can take the Scuttler easily because my top laner is crashing the Jax out of his lane. So if there's a Scuttler fight coming, we have the advantage, due to the numbers advantage of course. And both mid laners are dead, so that's 2 for 1. 2 versus 1 for us. If Wukong, not Wukong, if Jax decides to rotate as well, he will lose the entire wave, and he can't afford to do that. Also, I should most likely gank again here. And with Jax being this aggressive, It isn't far-fetched that the Hecarim is currently coming. Or maybe it is, but it made 0 sense. Let's push this lane. Kinda don't want to take the last hits from my Wukong, but I want to push. Also, now that Senna is this far out of the tower. No, okay. If I had still seen her on the map, I would have went for the gank, but sadly she came to her senses and went back. However, disengaged this lane. Reminds me of something that a Dota coach once said: you don't want to stay in the lane. The lane is dangerous. But you also need to be in the lane, because the lane is where you get farmed. Which doesn't apply as much to League. But considering that I'm of course looking for a gank while you are standing on the lane, yeah, the lane is dangerous. And it's my whole job to make your lane dangerous. Okay, Hecarim from my bottom side. Is he doing Drake? Oh, come on. I thought I could steal it. How are they able to get what? Well, it wasn't the bot lane most likely. Okay. Hecarim only took my raptors. It's fine with me. Why did I use a smite there? Because I have 2 up, and if I'm not using them, I'm wasting the cooldowns of them. Also, it's only a normal smite, so I can't afford to use it on the normal camp. If I had a red or blue smite, I might use it in my fights, but I currently don't need to do that. There's a counter coming up if you ask me. Or not. What is this Hecarim doing? Why is he not making me have a hard time here? Okay. I guess that's fine. Because this means I get 3 Inferno. So it's no bother to me. Oh wow. Wow, okay. I'm not that amazed by the fact that Senna got a kill on Ahri. I'm amazed with how little damage he took while doing that. Could go back and buy Cinderhawk, but I kinda want to gank first. Which also comes by the fact that I still haven't done anything to the lane yet. Apart from top lane, of course, where I put some pressure on him. And to Inferno Drake, of course. But currently, these guys don't want to be ganked. Okay. Burns out by Cinderhawk, alright. I don't get there in time. Do they know I'm here? No. Okay, what happened? Soraka, nah. Imagine your entire purpose of a char is to be a stupid heal bot. And that's it. Well, you can also silence the enemy, of course. But basically you are just a heal bot. I hope this, no. Wait, it is, isn't it? Because Essence Reaver, yeah. This might actually be the component for the Executioners. And I know it's only minute 10, but against a Soraka lane, you should have it early on. It's not a bad choice in any case against the Soraka lane. But no, having an Ignite or 2 Ignites on your team isn't enough. Because that would be 2 Ignites, or rather 2 kills that you can do in 180 seconds. 180 seconds! This looks stupid. Let's try and snowball in. Okay, I'm too late for that. Fine. Invisible snowball. Nice. Okay. 1-for-1 trade. Considering that the Hecarim was on 3-0, that was worth it. But since my Lucian... Okay, the Lucian just bought the Executioners. But how did all these kills end up on Blitzcrank? Not as good. Of course, you would prepare them on Lucian, but you can't have everything. Pretty sure that the Cassiopeia just used a W, which is the only spell that can shut me down completely. I also really enjoy how my snowball got cancelled into nothing, exploded, and nothing got knocked up. I love when this happens. And it's a bug. It's a known bug from the new players. Not like it could be potentially losing you the game. And once more, we can also see why Cassiopeia is such a hard thing to deal with. It's only minute 12. She hasn't completed one item yet. And she's absolutely demolishing me. This guy spends E all over the place, has way too much mana, where it doesn't really matter if he uses it properly, and tears me down like it's nothing. So unless I'm with teammates, I shouldn't gank her. But I did, so I'm the one to blame for that. Jax TPing bot side, Hecarim being there as well. Let's take Howard. As I'm wasting my time here. I should react earlier and drop the blue buff, because the blue buff is there a little bit longer. If Hecarim goes towards topside immediately, he can't contest me at Herald if he wants to. Oh boy. At least not even. That's fine now. Herald get Scuttler. Gank mid lane. Get annoyed by Hecarim there. And since I know that the Hecarim is there, then I was able to react a little bit earlier. And of course the Hecarim was also able to react to it and could counter gank me there if I had went for it. And right now, their jungler and mid laner are stronger than our jungler and mid laner. That's the wrong order. First you use your Hextech GLP, then you try to hit all the other stuff. Because if the enemy is slowed, you have a way easier time, right? Left too much. Needs the tower to be at 2300 in order to take it down without it. And I kinda wanted to be the mid tower because this tower is about to get blown up anyway. Also want to do this Drake. Yes. Yeah, that's great. This was first tower? No, okay. I thought because there was another message popping up, but it's just the useless eternal stuff. That clutters my chat even more. Despite it being disabled. Dead. And that's Drake, 4 guys down. Cassiopeia is respawning, but who cares? You can't be there in time. Those 30 gold are for me, since I'm the one that did the what. Imagine the illusion was lower on life. Mountain hit cleaves through me on him, and he dies. It would be funny. This tower is gone. One more auto attack. The Herald. Body check. This tower is gone. And yes, I do want to pry it open like that. Even though some might say it is a waste. No, it isn't. We don't know when the next chance to get mid tower is. And without, it's pretty easy. Also, mid tower opens up a lot of the map. I wish to do that. It's such a good choice. It's in my opinion. If someone wants to educate me and knows you why it isn't a good choice, please. Nice. Let's take down his ward. I shouldn't be any here because Alci Soraka wouldn't have stayed there. And also not here because then she would have seen the Blitzcrank, so why am I walking there? Okay. Kinda wasted my lance. Well, I took down this ward, but maybe if I had gone here or here, I could have spotted the ward there. Let's check Raptors. There. Yo. Okay, that's on me. I was hoping the Ari would attack the aggro. Then we might have had a chance. She didn't. Still, that's on me. I need to adapt to that. After she missed her charm, I should have went out immediately. Then I could have survived easily. And for this game, I kinda want to build Bramble Vest because of Plate of Doom, so I can deal with the Jax. But I shouldn't face him alone anyway, so nah. And my Lucian already, come on, shot, go away. My Lucian and my Wukong both have an Executioners. I'm assuming the Ari, yeah, this is most likely gonna be Immorales, because when would a Ari build Liandry's? Yet again, I'm playing Liandry's myself as a so there's nothing to be surprised about when she does. Can't deal with this card. Oh, this is bad. And some idiots of course want to surrender, even though we are ahead by a lot. Leading with 2 towers, 2 drakes, and yeah, you got killed, so that's an obvious reason to surrender. Don't play League if your mentality is this weak. Take a break, but if you're currently in a mindset where you die, where you want to surrender over one simple death, it's a point, man. This center will be disgusting for me, as well as this Cassiopeia. I will switch the Spirit Visage for an Adaptive Armlet. And sadly the Cassiopeia is also the only one that really deals magic damage, but since most of her magic damage comes from her E-spell, the Twin Bite, Twin Fang, yeah, it should be called Twin Fang, I do get a huge benefit out of building Adaptive Armlet. Sadly this Scuttler wasn't here. If it was, I would now have finished my Deadman's Plate. This is fine. He's a damage dealer after all. Not enough time for Herald, so I don't bother. I can take down his ward. But honestly, what is the enemy doing? He's farming on no lane currently, and if they are 5 men farming the jungle, they are wasting a lot of manpower. There they are. This is good. We take those. And even those. Okay. Yep, nice. Double kill for me. 3 kills overall. The bottom lane tower. And we can't do 2v4 on the tower, I guess. But it should be a Drake. Wolves, okay. It's going already checking, so I don't need to drop any pink wards. I'll use my lens, which is on cooldown anyway. Now let's get the Bird Drake in this game. I want to go back, the Deadman's Plate, start my Adaptive Armlet. With 2 camps more, I could even get Spectre's Call, but I think I'm wasting too much time if I don't build my Deadman's Plate now. Should be able to pressure Baron, right? I kinda want to do power plays more now. Again, I guess I could say, or should say, because the enemy has to react to our action on Baron. And thus we force them out of their comfort zone, which of course is their base. But it's also a high risk play, let's be honest on that. But if we do it properly, the enemy has no chance of contesting us at Baron. And Lucian pushing bottom lane is doing nothing for us. Got them time. Yep. I don't even care if I pick this up. If the Soraka survives somehow, way worse. Imagine Cassiopeia had an ult up. She used it against the Wukong, of course, but I can't do Baron like this. I want to, but I can't. Really can't. My damage isn't high enough. Okay, the enemy's rendered. But honestly, if there was a chance to take Baron, now it would have been the perfect time. So we won because the enemy's morale got destroyed, and that happens. If you liked the game, hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one.